coming into this game, Grant. Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Moody in at the 3.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Now here's Curry. Green controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Vucevic, a screen on Curry. White, perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The speed, the agility. I don't know how you'd stop White there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Green. The ball's knocked loose. White with a steal. And they're on the run. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Bulls. Green, the pass to Curry. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddy. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the long J.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Butler passes to Green. And here's Curry for 3. The kick out, Curry. Green with a screen on White to the paint. Looking to win the run. It's deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Up top, Giddy. White with a screen on Curry. And that one's good. Giddy's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back over to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And checking out some numbers for Josh Giddy.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Curry. To win the drought. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Bulls leading by 11. Soft touch off the glass. Giddy's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Butler, a screen on Giddy. Back to Butler. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's White, 15 in his last outing. Oh, Green with a block.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Three-pointer, Vucevic.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Green with the defensive effort. It's tipped. Giddy against Curry. Clock at 6. Over Giddy. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. Down by 15. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Bulls. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Warriors, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Outside Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
First free throw is good. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
So he gets them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And so it's Golden State with it. Chicago making their last shot. Curry, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Seth Curry.
Well, I think White was using his quickness there, and the defense just wasn't ready for him.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
That's good from White.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
White hits them both. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Now here's Dosunmu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. White on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Wow, what a block. Draymond saying, not on my watch.
Curry surveys. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Butler. Hits the jump hook.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And here's White. He's got 10. Pass to Dosunmu. The kick out to White. Pick by Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, you've got two teams, one from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup.
Whether it's at the rim or in the mid-range, Butler believes he's going to beat his man each and every time.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A line change here for Chicago. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in for Curry. Bulls leading by 15. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, B.A.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Good on the shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Here's Curry. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Two.
The first free throw is good. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
Jones with the ball. Green picks him up. Collins a screen. To snap the cold streak. Counted from distance.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Green. Right wing. Now here's Butler. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Steps back. Williams against Butler. Outside Curry. Fires the three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Chicago leading by 11. Pass to Collins. Here's Herder. Going inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential. And that's really where Kuminga likes to operate, 15 feet and in.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Back to Jones. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Post. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Kuminga. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Chicago leading by 11. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Outside Payton. Here's Kuminga. That doesn't go either for Kuminga.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
It's stolen by Kuminga. 3 on 3. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Payton. Defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Post. And he dunks it down.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Outside Herder. Fires the three. Kobe White. He's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Zach Collins out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Herder in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jones misses. Warriors trail by 9. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year.
When I look at Chicago, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Oh, great effort. White all up in your grill on D.
No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Back to Herder. Here's Collins. Good work defensively by Post.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
White looking it over. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Tipped. White with the steal. Williams with it. Picked up by Post. Up top, Collins. Jones finds Collins. And here's White. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Collins. And then jammed it down. He goes right over Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Curry. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Cavs in Cleveland. Kuminga against Williams. Fader on the way. Kuminga's shot is off.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Yeah, the basket has looked big to White tonight. I mean, he's gone off, and they should just keep feeding him.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Post. Jones against Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Chicago passing it around. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 9. Collins defending. Up top, Curry. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Curry's got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Now White. He's got 12. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddy comes in for Jones. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Peyton. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Curry with a steal. Over Giddy. Up again. Perfect timing from Butler there.
And Butler just making so many winning plays right now, including outworking everybody on the glass.
Williams with the screen. Ooh, poked away. Giddy defends. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Williams. The kick out to White. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Butler against Williams. Oh, there's the alley! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Jones in for Herter. Now here's Moody. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Giddy passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And here's Butler outside. And it's Giddy with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Ellis is checked in for Jones. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Right side, Butler. Here's the floater. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Desumu's checked in. Bulls on D. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Butler right to the heart.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Vucevic, a screen on Curry. It's stolen by Kuminga. In transition. Pulls up for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddy. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddy is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Curry. Giddy against Curry. Puts one up from 19. And And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Curry's got 7. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now Vucevic. Back to Giddy. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. Over Buzelis. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
White against Curry. Outside White. Over Curry. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Over Buzelis. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Giddy. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Thursday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Jones, he's checked in for White. Chicago passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Giddy passes to Vucevic. Hits the trifecta. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
That's good from Butler.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
He's off on the second.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Giddy. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Curry. Outside Moody. Outside Payton. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Payton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Giddy has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Golden State in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Now here's Giddy. A 17-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Payton. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Green. To the inside. Got a hand on it.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 5.
They're great find by Giddy, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
With the step back. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Williams is checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
Chicago's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Giddy passes to Jones. Williams a screen on Curry. Here's Giddy. The kick out to Williams. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. The Warriors pull it in.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington.
Take a break.
But Larry Bird coming into the
shots.
league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Terry's checked in for Giddy. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading. DeSumo outside. Pass to Williams. From the baseline. Doesn't go that time.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Butler, count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones drives in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. Butler passes to Moody. Butler taking his time here. For 3. Green gets up and powers it down.
And that's Draymond giving his team extra possession, showing you that motor.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. DeSumo with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Jones. Here's Terry. He's covered by Curry. Clock at 2. Pulls up on the wing. He can't get it to go.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for Golden State. And that quarter was all about him. leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Coach Billy Donovan here with us. And Billy, what have you thought about the defense in the first half?
Did a pretty good job. Fouled a little bit too much, but overall was a good job. But we got to do a better job offensively ourselves.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach, kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
Oh, come on, Kitty. I've seen you scarfing down those vegan snacks. What is a vegan snack anyway?
There's no such thing as scoffing down and vegan in the same sentence.
And there's always plenty available. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
The Warriors leading. So on the floor for Golden State. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Just showing off his passing skills, White sends the ball right into the hands of a ready three-point shooter.
The Warriors shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Moody. Now Green. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Over Giddy. Curry, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Giddy with it. Green picks him up. The swim move for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got rebound number 8 now. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry from deep. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
The Sumu can't hit.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And that one falls for Curry. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Here's White. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And it's Green missing.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Here's Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to White for the lead. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 9 rebounds now. To the paint. Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. The Warriors, second.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside, and Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Jones. 16 points for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Ball stolen. Here's White. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Left side Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The gritty finish from Butler there.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Green. Here's Buzelis. Dosunmu, right side. Over Moody. Dosunmu can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Butler. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jones. Now here's Vucevic. Green covering. Vucevic in the post. Working on Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
The Warriors shooting a disappointing 38%. Curry passes to Green. And here's Butler. The three ball. Butler can't get that one to fall. Here's Buzelis. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Moody on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Moody passes to Butler. Over White. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
White. The Warriors pull it in. Green in the post. Covered by Vucevic. Here's Moody. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
Dosunmu outside. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Vucevic. Over Green. Vucevic's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
White for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. They set the screen. Moody from outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Jones finds Vucevic. It's intercepted. Outside, Green. Oh, look at Green. So smart, so athletic. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Here's Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Moody. He's covered by Dosunmu. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And the first one at the line is good. For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's Herter with the 3. Nice D from Moody.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Back to Curry. Curry creates inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. White for 3. Rebounded by Green. Here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Curry. Butler, a screen on Williams. Goes up from the top of the key. Curry's shot is off.
just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Williams misses. The Warriors lead by 10. Butler passes to Moody. Down low. Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Trey Jones.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Okoro is checked in for Chicago. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. Fifth on the list, Jonathan Kuminga.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones finds Collins. No good again that time. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Curry against Williams. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Now, Curry's ability to stay on balance through that contact is impressive.
And the Bulls shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Williams has got his second basket on the night. Now here's Curry. Give him 8. Now post. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Pass to Collins. Curry with a steal. Jones against Curry. And stolen by Jones. Kuminga against Herder. Outside Jones. Collins outside. Here's Herder. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Herder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Curry's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 9. Williams looking around. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Williams. Collins has got his third basket on the night right there. Curry against Herder. Curry, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Williams with the screen. Jones, the pass to Williams. Herder against Curry. Herder can't hit. Kuminga with it. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Curry. That won't go either for Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Coach Kerr preaching team chemistry right now.
Yeah, he wants more ball movement and much better execution because that makes everything simple.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Kevin Herder, Zach Collins out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And I like how White forces him to get physical with him inside. He didn't allow for an easy stop.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. White hits them both. The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Payton. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Herder. Outside Jones. Kuminga against Collins. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nice move. It's hauled in by Herder. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Jones. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Herder. From deep three-point land. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And one of the things I love most about Butler is how physical he is. He doesn't hesitate to draw contact.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's White. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Kuminga. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Butler. Five on the clock. There's the three. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
White to pass to Collins. Inside. Oh, ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Kuminga. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Collins. Outside White. Outside Jones. Fires for three. Kept alive. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Chicago. Kuminga with a screen on Jones. Moody from outside. Kuminga. Kuminga cleans it up in spectacular fashion.
Well, that's just a really smart play by Kuminga. He fought for that board, and he gave his team a second chance opportunity.
Williams from long range. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Payton. Over Jones. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bulls trail by 5. Outside White. Herter passes to Jones. And here's Herter. Outside White. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Butler. Yep, that one goes. And now 24 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler, shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Williams. And it's blocked by Butler.
Well, Butler can really disrupt an offense.
There's the drive. On the attack, JB.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside Jones. Outside Herter. To stop the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Josh Giddy in for Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Curry. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Goes up at the stripe. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. The kick out, Curry. This one for 3. Outside Curry. Over Vucevic. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, when it comes to scoring the basketball, Steph is just relentless.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddy. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
They set a pick. Good defense by Dosunmu. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Count it.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Curry with another miss. And the Bulls shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Green with a block.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
Giddy's got space. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Curry finds Butler. Now here's Moody. Now Green. Covered by Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, game in and game out. Certain players find themselves constantly in the middle of the contact. Draymond is one of them.
And he drops the first.
Look, to win in this league, you need competitors. And Draymond Green brings it every single night. He plays with a passion that is unmatched.
And both free throws good for Green. And it's Giddy with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 8. Pass to White. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Butler covering. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Warriors lead by 8. Green, the pass to Butler. Vucevic with a steal. The shot by Buzelis is no good.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Butler can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Curry passes to Moody. Here's Curry. Looking to get it going. Look at Curry shaking off the contact.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Here's Giddy. Pass to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. No good from 3. The Warriors lead by 8. Now Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, the confidence. That was deep.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Giddy. Here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Green. Curry outside. Outside Green. Beyond the arc. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
Yeah, I don't care if he's blindfolded. You're always okay with Curry taking a three from that range.
Now Vucevic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Warriors lead by 13. Outside Butler. Curry fires! Can't get the 3. Chicago's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Green. Oh, look at the effort from Draymond.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
Bulls trail by 13. Giddy scanning the floor. Oh, he missed the jumper. And the Warriors shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Moody. Butler outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Vucevic, a screen on Curry. White can't hit.
Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
Curry against Giddy. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.